Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're doing something a little different. We're peeling back the layers of a really disciplined daily routine. And the source is quite unique. It's a personal account, like a daily log from a neat aspirant.
Right. NEET, for those who might not know, is India's, well, incredibly competitive medical entrance exam. Massive pressure.
Exactly. But our mission here isn't just about exam prep. It's about finding those universal nuggets of wisdom, things about focus, motivation, study habits, insights that really anyone can use, whatever your goal might be. An exam, sure, but maybe a new skill, a personal project, anything.
And what's so valuable about this kind of source, this first-person log, is you get the nitty-gritty details. It's not abstract advice. It's like watching discipline and consistency play out in real time, moment by moment. You see the how.
Yeah, the practical application. Super revealing. Okay, so let's dive right into their morning. They wake up, apparently very consistently, and the very first thing isn't like grabbing coffee or checking their phone. It's preparing their study space. They actually have this quote, "A neat desk means a neat mind, and trust me, that's half the battle."
And that quote really captures something important, doesn't it? It's not just about tidiness for its own sake. This aspirant treats it almost like a ritual, a non-negotiable first step.
A ritual, yeah, like setting the stage.
Precisely. It's a powerful mental trigger. You do this physical act, tidying the space, and it signals to your brain, okay, time to focus, external clutter gone, let's deal with the internal.
So it's like clearing external distractions to help clear internal ones?
Absolutely. It's a pre-focus routine.
Yeah.
It primes the mind for the deep work that's coming. And, saying it's half the battle, that might not be an exaggeration. It removes that initial friction, that, where do I start feeling before the actual studying even begins.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so the space is prepped, the mind is primed, then what? They move into their first study block. And interestingly, they always start with biology.
The comfort subject.
Yes. They explicitly call it that. Say it helps them build momentum. They even pause and tell their viewers, pause the vlog, grab your books, and let's go. Kind of cool.
It really is. And strategically, starting with a comfort subject is, well, it's quite clever. Think about it. You start with something you feel reasonably good at, you succeed, and that success gives you a little boost.
Right, like a small win early on.
Exactly. It creates this positive feedback loop, boosts confidence, helps concentration settle in, and then you're better prepared to tackle the tougher stuff later.
It makes the whole process feel less daunting from the get-go.
Precisely. It's about finding that accessible entry point, building positive inertia. It definitely makes you think, doesn't it? How can you identify your comfort subject in whatever you're learning or working on?
Yeah, finding that personal launch pad. Okay, so after that first session, they don't just power through. Breaks are key. They're very clear. Breaks aren't wasting time. They recharge your brain.
Essential. Burnout is real, especially in high-stakes situations like NEET prep.
And their break activities, super simple, like reading a motivational quote, or just stepping outside for 5 minutes, quote, just breathing fresh air. For someone under that much pressure, you might think they'd need more, right? Are these little things really effective?
Oh, absolutely. I think this simplicity is part of why they're effective. They're not distractions. They're targeted micro-resets.
Micro-resets, I like that.
Yeah. Reading a quote. Quick mindset shift. Reminds you of the bigger picture. Renews your resolve. Takes maybe 30 seconds. And 5 minutes of fresh air. That's actually doing something physiologically. Reduces stress hormones, gets more oxygen to the brain. You come back genuinely refreshed and better able to focus.
So it's not about the length of the break necessarily, but the intentionality and the type of activity.
Exactly. These are efficient tools. They help sustain concentration over the long haul, prevent that mental fatigue, and probably even improve retention, all without totally breaking your study flow.
Okay, recharged and ready. Next up is chemistry. And they share another specific tip here. Don't just memorize reactions. Understand the why behind them.
The classic memorization versus understanding debate.
Right. And we all know understanding is better, but under exam pressure isn't just memorizing the facts sometimes. Easier or faster.
It can feel faster in the short term, maybe, but the difference in outcome is huge. What's impressive here is the discipline to push for the why. Rote memorization is fragile. You might recall a fact in isolation, but can you apply it? Can you solve a problem you haven't seen before? Probably not as effectively.
Okay, so understanding gives you